G'day. Welcome back to Hunting for Diamonds. This is a side series to my main series called Minecraft Down Under. Now in Minecraft Down Under we build some really crazy things, like farms and all sorts of things. But in this side series, what it is, we do this once a week. We sort of chinwag, talk about the week that was. We talk about the latest snapshots and the upcoming changes to Minecraft itself. We talk about all sorts of things. So if that interests you, please stay tuned. Now, I'm still waking up for everybody joining me. This is a morning live stream. That's right. I'm recording this and live streaming this at the same time. So we can have fans having their feedback and all sorts of things. Yeah. So, all right, let's get started today, right? Let's do the... Oh, let me drink coffee first. That's the best thing about these Hunting for Diamonds series. I don't have to worry about any sorts of things like that. So I could just drink coffee and not worry. Hang on. Oh, that's good coffee for this early in the morning. Okay. All right. So it looks like it is nighttime in the world. Let's go ahead and sleep really quickly. Get some Z's in. Num, 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 num. All right. There we go. So, what's going on in chat before we start talking? Big blooper. No, I forgot to switch my screens for the live stream. But technically, people watching the HD version later on, guess what? They won't see that. So that's not a blooper. Haha. Alright, so there's a lot to talk about and there's a lot to cover this week. Let's do the weekly recap before we cover the latest snapshot. Dun dun dun. It looks like we might have to repair our tools too. So let's head on downstairs. Whoa. Come on down. Alright, so we started off on Sunday night, Saturday night for some, Monday for some others, I don't know, all over the place there. We started off the week with a new goal. That's right, we started off with a brand new goal this week to start putting in the basement, and we did. We found a way to put some grand stairs in to come down. We had to shut down the iron farm, and there's still some glass missing. There's still a lot of blocks missing down here. We found a way, we shut down the iron farm so we could move the lava pool down further. We found out our iron supply was actually full. Yep, the hopper line was full, the chest was full, iron was despawning, really wasteful, not cool. So, we found that out. We dug out this room here. We turned the iron farm back on only once we transferred some villagers over to the new room in here. Yep, so come on in. So this is the new room we're currently working on. This is our trading hall, simple trading hall that we are currently working on. Now, the reason why we didn't turn the iron farm straight back on, because we were worried. Yep, that's right. We were worried bringing villagers this close to an iron farm would break the iron farm. But I thought everybody had their feedback about the whole thing. So it turns out the villagers are too far away to affect our current running iron farm upstairs, which is good, because as soon as we got the villagers in, we turned the iron farm back on, we crossed our fingers, and we waited for a drop. And guess what? We got one. So the iron farm is now running as it should. Now, we had a lot of problems getting these flaming villagers to where they are, trust me. From Nigel's tower down here was a pain in the bum. They just refused to cooperate. So we spent a whole bunch of time, and I did my best. I tried to cut Venom out in the background laughing, but she had an awesome time trying to not laugh in the background of my episode that day. And I was, struggling to get these villagers into their cells, but we managed to get them in eventually. But there you go. And we got a little back area here, which we're currently working. It's still, as I said, all a work in progress, It's been a crazy week this week. And then, like last episode, we started decorating, putting in fire pits and lava, and we haven't even done this side yet. And then I did something, probably the dumbest thing I've done in a while. So if you haven't watched the last episode, what am I talking about? the last episode, since this is live, I haven't really posted it yet. I was meant to post that this morning, or yesterday technically. So I was meant to post the last episode yesterday. So hashtag spoilers if you're watching this live. But probably the time you watch this on Friday, Saturday this week, it would already be live. So make sure you watch the previous episode. Did that sound right? That was like a savvy moment, all confusing. Captain Jack Sparrow style, like savvy. Anyway, the time you watch this on YouTube, guys, the episode will be up there. That's simple right there. So make sure you watch the previous episode. So anyway, I did something incredibly stupid in that episode. I did something really stupid. I made a big hole. I thought it was going to be a big boo-boo, but it didn't turn out to be a big boo-boo. Going the wrong way here. Oops, flame and color. So we ended the week with a bang. That's right. Check it out. So this here is an artificial cave we're currently working on. We call it the Bat Cave. All right, that's what we're calling it right now. We're going to make, since we're in the basement / dungeon, we're making it so it's all connected, and we're making a way to row your boat in and out of the base. It's like that, Bat Cave entrance. That's what we're going to be working on, hopefully Sunday, when the next Minecraft Down Under episode comes out. So what I did is pretty much dug a huge strip to the ocean, placed a bunch of TNT, lit it. Oh, guys, it was a decent size bang. Oh, it was a huge bang. As I said, you're going to have to go watch the previous episode to see that bang in action. But the plan is now, obviously, as we go forward, is to bring up the floor as high as the ocean here. Yep, is to bring up the floor as high as the ocean. Make sure it's flooded. Fix the roof, because in this low dip here, there was only grass. So obviously it was taken out by the explosion. But that's going to be fixed up. We might actually do some work on that today. Neither know we're meant to be strip mining. We might do some work on that today. So I'm going to just cover the roof back in, and we're meant to put some more netherrack over the top of all this. So it's all going to be hidden and fixed up at the end of the day. We'll have our secret cave entrance with the rowboat. That's going to be cool too. I also showed off changes slowly to our four-sided wood farm. As you can see, it's coming along really nicely. And slowly but surely, our four-sided wood farm is taking shape. Now, what else did we do in the week? We actually had a very decent week in the terms of getting things done. We also got this side here done as well. There's still blocks that I've missed, so we'll go over once it's all done and patch those holes that I've missed. You're guaranteed to miss 1 or 2 blocks, but as you guys can see, this side of the base now is looking good too. Remember, this was all grass and cows and all that sort of stuff, but I tried to also make it look like it's like spreading. So I did like a patch job, because the plan is just to not do it all, but if we get some air here, you'll see what I mean. It gets to go right up, get some air. There you go. See what I mean? So it looks like it's spreading, not like this straight cut off. But as you can see, all this side of the land is done now. Obviously, I've got to do this side. We'll take it right to Nigel's tower, right to our four-sided wood farm that is still a work in progress. Probably right around it, right on the side here. Actually, there's still quite a bit of work to go there. There's a little bit of a problem. The problem is I need a drink of coffee. Hang on a second. Oh, crikey, got a tickle in my throat then. Oh, but the problem is we're running quite low of netherrack. We've still got some, as you can see, but all these chests were chockers, all full of netherrack. They've just been placed over the landscape very slowly. So, yeah, and I've got TNT in here, but I've got TNT over in the nether as well if we need to do some more blasting. So that's completely fine too. So there you guys go. That was the week that was in Minecraft Down Under. I think everything is taking shape slowly. Remember, we've got to get this build complete before before we move on to the 1.17 update, which is still not due out for quite some time. I think, what did they say? Mid-year, over mid-year, like, seriously. We've still got quite a while before 1.17 drops, so this will definitely be done. All the paths will be done, decorating done. Now, the worst thing about this season versus other seasons is we've built big, yes. I think everybody's quite impressed on how big we've built this season. But everything's spread out. I've actually got many, many farms on this world. People just don't realize. They come to the channel, they click through and it's like, wow, he's got one build? No, not at all. I've seen those comments already. Like, you can't see it from here. But over in the background, there's a huge processing facility over there. I've got a giant flying witch farm built. I've got this huge XP farm with bartering, automatic bartering system, and gold farm all built into one. I have the Baconator, which is a huge cooked pork chop farm slash the other stuff, leather. Yeah, that's slipping my mind. Leather farm. I've just got I've got a wither skull farm that produces tons of wither skulls. There is so many big. Yeah, Lava Lake Inn took shape too. There is just so many big builds on this map, but they're just spread out. The only two big builds really close together right now is the upcoming 4-sided wood farm and our main base here, which is still a work in progress as well. So it kind of annoys me. It gets to me when people they don't watch any of the episodes. They just, come here and they say those words and they tell me literally, oh, like he used to build lots of farms and all that and build big. Well, technically we have built pretty damn big this season, but they're just spread all out every direction. It's unfortunate, but we've built a lot of farms just spread out. Most of them in the nether and outside the nether and all sorts of stuff. So currently stone is smelting, if you wanted to know. I'm getting some rockets and we're going to head on out to... We're just going to repair our tools because they're running quite low. So let me sleep real quick. Come on, the sun was setting. How fast do you want? Look, that's dark. Come on. That's like street lights turning on. Like our parents would whoop our bums. We're not home in time. Come on. Where is it? I know. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Where would it be? Fun. Oh, you know what? I'm not in the mood for this. Ha! I win. That's right, spider. It's probably spawned in one of my walls somewhere. What a pain in the bum. Oh, that's Venom in the background. You can hear laughing away. Oh, Venom, it's too early in the morning for this. There we go. All right, let's head over to our crazy XP farm and, get our tools repaired. I really don't want... Then we'll get started and we'll talk a lot about Oh, that was a fail. 1.17. That's right, the next coming update. We'll talk about the poll. We'll talk about the new snapshot that dropped today. Ooh, yep, there's another snapshot. They've changed things once again. That's right, changed things again on us. Flame and Galar, what are we going to do? Alright, yep, she's loading. Fantastic. Alright, let's head quickly up there. And we'll give our pig a slap and tickle. Yep, slap and tickle. Ouch. Perfect. Get our tool out. Alright, let everything repair. Sorry about the noise. I do apologise. There we go. Alright, so let our tools nicely repair here. That's the best thing about this farm. It starts off repairing our armour. So our armour's 100%. And then it's going to do our tools. And that's going to make that 100%. Come on. Pickaxe. And done. Shovel now. Oh, that was a big lag spike. Flame and Galar. Alright. It's still flooding in. We're so close to dinging to 1,141. But it will take a little bit to do because we're so high level now. And she's almost done. Come on, guys. We don't have all day. Flow faster. The faster you kill them, the faster... I can hear the bartering system running. And full. Now our axe is going to be nice and full. And we're done. We're fully charged up, ready to go. I think I'll ding to 1,141. Alright, come on. There we go. Ding. Congratulations, me. Okay, that's done and dusted. Let's jump now. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Oh, that's the direction I want to go in. Alright. Perfect. That was good. There. So we have completely full armor now. And full gear. Full everything. That was sort of the week. Yeah, that sort of come over the week here. Alright. So, I was going to start by blasting. But I think what we're going to do first is start fixing our cave up a little bit for our next actual Minecraft Down Under. Alright. So, what we need to do is grab some stone. And we'll still do chinwagon. I know, we're meant to be mining, but we're not mining yet. I say yet because I think we're going to need more netherrack. But grab a bunch of stone here to get us started for today. And we'll head over to this door here. And head on out. I think the storm, I had a storm come through earlier in real life. And it's gone now. Yeah, there was booms and bangs, and I started the stream. I'm like, guys, we're probably going to have a lot of bangs and booms in the background. But guess what? It went away. So, yeah, that storm is no longer. Alright, so I'm just covering the top of the cave. We'll make it more cave-ish down below later on. So let's just put a cap on it first. And let's start our very first topic of the day. Okay, so on the beginning of the stream, didn't make the episode, I do apologise. Links in the description to an uncut version of this episode of Hunting for Diamonds. It means you can watch the pre-stream, that's all. Now, in the pre-stream, we read everybody's comments out for the poll. Yes, I had a poll that ran on the channel for the last 3 days. And it asked everybody if they were excited about the new upcoming 1.17 changes, because it's going to change the way we mine forever. That's right, completely changed forever. The worlds are now deeper, almost double the depth of the current worlds. The worlds are also higher, up to 328 blocks. High now. All generations changed. There's a lot of changes we talked about last stream. Okay? So, and obviously I put a poll up and I asked everybody, I'm like, guys, you excited or you unsure? And yeah, a lot of people voted for the unsure. Now, we read out everybody's comments. So if you've missed that, you can always, there's a link in the description. That's right. There's a link in the description below that will take you to the pre-stream. And in the pre-stream, I read out all those comments about it and everybody's opinion. That's right, and we had a chinwag about the upcoming changes and all that sort of stuff. So go check that out if you want to see your comment be read out, because a lot of people did comment. 374 last time I checked. People voted on that poll. We had like 14, 15 comments. I forgot now. We had tons of thumbs up. It was very. How do you put it? It was fans interacted with this poll a lot. Very high interaction rate. People had their opinions about it. Very high opinions about it. Some people loved the upcoming change. Some people were so negative they were threatening to quit Minecraft. Well, not quit, but their last update, as they said, it's going to change because, they're changing the way ore generates. So ore generates right now. We got one sweet spot, right? We mine on block 12, which sort of covers nearly all the ores. We get coal and diamonds and lapis, redstone. We nearly get everything on that one strip. It's fantastic. The problem with the latest update is that's going to change forever because ores will be generating on their own set levels now. The deepest, obviously, mining diamonds, then the second, maybe lapis and so on and so on. It's changed the way, and so people have their own opinion about this, which is no problem. People are concerned that it's going to make you're going to have 5 different strip mines now to gather all the ores. So people obviously were quite concerned about that upcoming change there. Like, you know, oh geez, we're going to have to start 5 different strip mines on 5 different levels to get the ores. Yes, technically you might have to, and people are worried that the grind for starting a brand new world is going to be very high, because you've got to do nearly 5 times as much work to get yourself started. But once you're established, you don't really need to do too much in the way of you don't need to do too much, like, because once you've got an iron farm and a gold farm going, you don't need to worry about those sorts of things, right? How's this looking? Oh, this is looking heaps good. Just got to make some more randomness. And hello, Mr. Zombie. Yeah, it starts storming in the background now as I'm speaking. What a pain in the bum. It's like boom and bang.
Oh, really? You think I'm done?
Yeah. So back to it. As I was saying, this bloody zombie's going to die. So people are just worried about, you know, being really grindy now, and I don't even have any torches. Being really grindy, the way the new Minecraft is set up. Yes, and that's a valid concern. But once you actually have everything, it won't be grindy. The problem is probably starting your new world will be the most difficult at the end of the day. It will be a pain in the bum. Strip mining at different levels for different ores. I see your frustration there. And somebody already pointed out, it's called Minecraft, like capitals. Yes, it's right in the title, but as I was explaining in the pre-stream, I think a lot of people don't want, how do you put this?
Have to excavate half the world.
No. They don't want to spend 70% of their time mining and, you know, the rest building. Like, the best thing about Minecraft is the creativity side, is build farms and big bases, etc. And to be stuck down in a mine shaft 24/7, it could, you know, upset the balance. The balance is perfect right now. Once you know, you've got to still get, you know, all those stages of pickaxes before you can go down a block top and start mining, etc., etc. But now it's going to be totally different. Well, you know, I don't know. I suppose we'll figure it out. As we go along, we will figure out how we're going to be mining in the future. And again, these changes, as they keep stressing, are not final. Yes, so that means they're not done playing. And guess what? A snapshot came out this morning and they changed things again. Dun dun dun. I don't know if you guys keep up with the latest snapshots, but I tend to. I do the best I can and read them. Yeah, so dun dun dun. There's that pause there. See, look at this cave. So, you know, we're going to have a little bit randomness, but we're going to row a boat through it. That's the point of all this. Okay, so there was a snapshot this morning, and you're probably, all right, Data, what did they do? Well, they changed some things. They changed Grimstone. So Grimstone was a very dark stone that spawned down in the minuses. Yes, so deeper that you went, Grimstone would become more and more, and then finally, as you get near to the bottom, it'll be permanent Grimstone instead of normal stone. That's right, completely different stone as you get deeper. This Grimstone, they changed the name from last week, so it's no longer called Grimstone. It is called deepslate. I don't know. Deep slate. Yes, I think deep slate. I only just read the changes this morning before the stream, obviously to fill everybody in and, you know, see what they've changed. So I'm still getting used to all the new names, but they changed all this new the grim stone that had all that's of, you know, that stairs and slabs and tiled, and it had all those cool things to it. But they just changed the name now to slate, deep slate instead of grimstone. Yep. So that's now all changed up. They also, I don't know if you guys know this, but Grimstone or whatever, this stuff is also harder to mine. Yep, that's right. So the deeper you mine now, the harder it is to mine. So even with the best pickaxe ever, you can no longer instant mine, even if you have a beacon. That's right. So you cannot instant mine anymore. So you're that deep now, you've got a beacon, you still can't instant mine. That's how tough this new stone is. It's a little bit of a pain in the bum. So mining at near down the bottom for, say, diamonds, because they spawn the best the closer you go down, right? It's could be bad, could be good, could be bad. I need to bring it up by one? Yeah, I'll just do the bottom part first. So a little bit of a pain in the bum there too. That's a double whammy for people that don't like mining, finding out, oh, this new stone is harder to mine. Oh, yep. What a pain in the bum. So the new Grimstone is harder to mine. You can no longer instant mine. Yeah, I don't know if you knew all that from, I think that was last Snapshot, but they made some adjustments again this Snapshot to make it even harder. And yeah, so there you go. So they've changed the name of it, and they're still playing around with the way ores generate. They're also doing now, so now that ores generate on different levels, as we, discussing, they're also changing the way that ore generates in caves, because you're probably like, hey, Data, oh, well, we just, go farm out a giant cave. Well, they're changing the way ore generates in those caves now too. Yep, I'm not kidding. So, again, different levels, different stats. They're changing the way that ore generates in these caves. So, you know how we can see perfectly, like, coal here on the side? Say this was a naturally forming cave, not a TNT blast of doom. Yeah, they're changing the way that these open air ores spawn in caves now. So they're much, much rarer on different levels for different types of ore. That's right. So caving, some people say, oh, just cave. Well, caving is going to be changed completely different too. So, yeah, it is absolutely going to be nuts. So they're currently working on the open air ores now. Is going to be crazier and harder to get. And yeah, so they also shared a lot of how the caves were made. They're changing the way how often the big caves spawn, to all sorts of things. They've also they made a lot of changes. Every week, I reckon from now on, we're going to see big changes to the way ore generates, the way caves generate, the way everything generates. Like over the next month, I reckon, month plus, we're going to be talking about this update and go, guess what, guys? Now they're doing this. So much changes are coming up. So yeah, in a month's time, what we're talking about now could be completely changed again. So it's going to be interesting. Again, I'm not sure until they have a final version of this ore generation, a final version of the cave generation, then I'll add my final opinion. But for now, my opinion is I dislike having to mine on 5 different levels for 5 different ores. I dislike that. I love the new deep worlds. I love the new massive caves and the spikes and just the new everything. I love all that. I just don't like the way the ores generate at this time. That's all I'm saying. That's my opinion right there. As I said, everything could change massively. It could definitely change. But, Flame and Galar. I guess we just have to keep an eye on the upcoming steps. There's more changes too. What can I think off the top of my head? Well, the deep slate now comes with its own deep slate ore. I don't know if you guys knew that. So there's now called deep slate example. How do you would put it? Actually, so for gold, if you did find gold that deep, it would be called deep slate gold. That's literally how it'd be called, like deep slate diamond. Deep slate, that's what it's called. So you're still going to have your regular ores in stone, just called diamonds, iron, etc. But if you go deeper, the texture changes to this new deep slate stuff, and the texture of the ores also change. Change the way it changes the ore, how the ore looks as well, to the deep slate diamond, the deep slate iron, the deep slate gold, etc., etc. So you got two different ore variants now. I don't know if they're going to make it so, say, the iron on this level, the normal stone iron, I don't know if they're going to make it so it spawns more, so maybe the patches of diamonds deeper down, the deep slate diamonds, you would get more. I don't know if they're going to do anything like that. That would be pretty cool. That would be an incentive for us to go deep, wouldn't it? I reckon... I do reckon that would be cool. That would be awesome. So there would be normal stone stuff, and then we go down into the negatives, and we find deep slate diamonds. Like, oh! And then that patch is actually much bigger, because you've got to remember, deep slate, this new deep slate stuff, which was called Grimstone, they changed the name, is harder to mine. So even strip mining that deep, doing our regular strip mine, is going to be harder to do. So if they're going to make us work harder, why can't we have more of that ore? I think that's only fair. There you go. There's my suggestion right there. But anyway, we got a super chat. Who's it from today? It's from Mighty. Mighty, thank you very much for sponsoring and supporting the channel, mate. Much appreciated. He says in his custom... Oh, he's back? He's back. Mighty went away. He said he was going away. But anyway, Mighty's back. And Mighty said in his custom super chat message, live stream says hunting for diamonds and Data's filling in a man-made cave. Don't think you're done it right, Data. I just talked about this, Mighty. I said we're going to change things up. I can't change the name of the title. Jeez. Oh, he's giving me crap already. Flamin' Galah. I'm sorry. Fine, I'll stop this. We'll go mining. Yep, mining for Mighty now. Fine. Fine, I'm not allowed to do anything. That's fine. I'm only joking. I'm not going mining for Mighty. That's a really cool series name. Mighty, if you have a YouTube channel, you've got to call it Mining for Mighty. Just thought you should know that.
Mining with Mighty.
Or Mighty, yeah, Mining with Mighty. MM. Oh, Struth. I should bring my bed down here. It'd be a lot easier. But anyway, thank you again, Mighty, for sponsoring the episode. Okay, alright, so let me grab my bed and bring it downstairs. He's like, I wasn't here for that. True. You'll have to go check out all the stuff we read out and all that sort of stuff. You need to go watch the beginning of the episode, Mighty. Alright, down we go. Plomp that down. Oh, really? Get out of here, mate. Get out of here. Alright. Okay, so now we've made it all day. Alright, take out that guy there. So what we'll do, go ahead and grab some dirt now, and we'll go fill this in. But what else did they change? So we talked about the ore generation change now, and the open ore generation changes. Yes, that's going to be a thing in the upcoming weeks. We talked about, pretty much the deeper you go now, the harder it is going to be to mine. Not even kidding you on that one. The deeper you go, the harder it is to mine. Which is, as I said, it's not a problem if they add an incentive, giving us more diamonds. The deep slate diamonds would generate, not double the patches, because that would be a little bit overpowered. But I'm thinking more of, not double, but I'm thinking maybe 1.2, like maybe a big patch of diamond, like a bigger patch, or the deep slate drop 2 diamonds without whatchamacallit, or just an incentive to go deeper. And that's not the only. The most part I'm looking forward to is this new mob called the Warden. Oh, this guy's gonna be really, it's gonna be pretty badass mob. Excuse my language there, kids, but it's gonna be really bad. Like, this mob, he's gonna be tough. Like, he probably could kill the Wither tough, this mob. if you don't know about him, he spawns at the deepest points of the world. He has his own little biome. He's going to have his own little biome. He's not added in the snapshots as of yet. We've only seen sort of sneak peeks of this new Warden fella. But he's going to hunt by sound. Like, he's literally, if you broke a block and he's near you, he's going to charge at you and one-shot you and all sorts of things. And he's apparently very intelligent. According to the last, what people are talking about it, this Warden is going to be one of the most intelligent mobs in the game. So I don't know what they mean by intelligent. What does intelligent mean for this mob? So we already know it hunts by sound. It hits harder than any other mob in the game. It's going to be really nasty. So now we've got to deal with two things. Harder to mine stone and the Warden once we do hit him. So again, Mojang, a bit of incentive to go that deep would be amazing. Just pointing that out there. Just pointing that out there. Some incentive. But you never know. They might have all this planned out already. They've sort of got it in the works. They know what they're doing. All that flaming good stuff. I just don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, so lots of changes this week. Lots of changes. I guess we just have to wait until next week. There's not much really more I could say about the topic. I'm disliking, as I was saying, I'm disliking the way the ores generate, and I'm disliking how now they're changing the way that ore generates in caves now, because, you know, they don't like the open air stuff. It's going to be different now and hidden, and a little bit of a pain in the bum. I swear they're forcing people down to mine more. That's what they're doing, but they're not realizing that Minecraft was really well balanced in the amount you had to mine and the amount that you could build. I think they need to realize that's quite important as well, you know, keeping that almighty balance at the end of the day. So I can spend a good chunk downstairs mining, but also I can spend a massive chunk upstairs building nice structures as well, you know. Crikey. What a bit of a pain in the bum. Everybody has their own opinion here. You know mine. Again, put in the comments of your opinion, or head over to the poll. I'll recheck the poll maybe next week and see if there's any new comments on that poll. And don't forget, if you want to hear your comment being read out from last week, well, 3 days ago, check the link in the description for what we call the pre-stream. I did a lot of reading of people's comments and opinions and everything in the pre-stream, and a link will be provided in this video to the pre-stream. It's called the Uncut edition, because, you know, I record in 1080p 60 at the same time as live streaming this, so you guys that are watching this later on get the Super HD version, and the people that want to watch it live as well can do that as well. So it's sort of the best of both worlds. But I cut out, obviously, the beginning of the stream, me waking up slowly. Oh, guys, how's it going? Coffee, yummy. But yeah, I did a lot of reading it out there. So head to that link in the description if you want to, you know, more in depth of stuff. Anyway, reading chat again. Oh, Mighty's back again. Why is Data filling it in with dirt when he's over? Well, I'm bringing it up a few levels. This was a huge, like, cave that we blew out. The problem with it is, yes, I wouldn't bring it up any more than this block here, but I'm trying to even it out, because I'm going to layer it. So I'm going to bring this down. This is going to be all netherrack, but I wanted to make it all the same level. I didn't want that huge air pocket. Like, you could just do the dodgy, I suppose. People's OCD would go nuts. The dodgy, what I mean about the dodgy is literally have a just an air pocket in here, a dark air pocket. But I'm trying to avoid that because I can already hear mobs below us. But I'm pretty sure that is the unlit cave. That is, well, man-made cave that is doing that, Mighty. But I'm just doing the top area here. And yeah, so I'll do this area. I damaged Nigel's tower. I'll give it some love at some point. I'll definitely give it some love at some point. Nigel hasn't been here for all this too. That poor bloke missed the explosion and the sweat that was coming out. It was probably the most stupidest thing because it was so close to the base. Now, if I took out this chunk of the base, I would have probably cried. A little bit of data rage there probably, but I don't know. We took the risk and we got the reward. We got a really nice artificial looking cave. That's going to be the new Bat Cave entrance sort of thing, as we've been calling it. If you've got a better name, that's fine. Give me the better name. But we'll start on that part of things on Sunday this week, because we are going into the weekend. Yes, anyone got anything planned for the weekend? I technically don't have anything crazy planned. The kids are not going to be here for me. So that's right, me and Venom can just chillax. Oh, it's going to be a bit fantastic having a kid-free weekend this weekend for myself. So, yeah. So this part is the cave. I think we'll leave this and just put a thing here all the way across. We'll leave this part because what I'll probably do is have water coming down into the cave. Oh, hello. How's it going? We'll have to make some adjustments, but we'll do that on Sunday. This is not an episode, so I try not to do, because some people don't watch these streams, so I try not to do any crazy amounts of work in these streams, because people get upset. Like, what? Oh, crikey. So, Exotic's working. Okay. Doing the weekend shift. That's nothing crazy. Mighty says, I'm going to be moving wood around tomorrow. You've got an open firebox, mate? Or what do you need the wood for? It could be something completely different. I could be you could be building something. I don't know. When somebody says they're moving wood, like my brother, he's like, moves wood, cuts wood, everything for his fireplace. That's all I think of. That was one of my chores because I grew up on a farm. One of my chores was to split wood a lot back when I was growing up. And one of the best things we purchased, because we used to split by axe manually, or way back in the day. But the best purchase my dad ever made was a wood splitter. And you know what? I was only little, and swinging an axe when I was little was a pain in the bum. But as soon as we got this big hydraulic wood splitter, that was just fantastic. That was bloody fantastic. And it was part of my chores every day to get a wheelbarrow of wood, refresh the inside wood. It was just part of my routine. What's going on, V? Your chair's squeaking like crazy. Need some WD-40. Jeez. Mighty says, helping a friend build a deck. I see what I mean. I got it. It was a different type of wood. Quarantine is my weekend. I live in California, so I can't go out or do... I can't say that word. So home is for me. Well, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I was built for this quarantine stuff. I'll tell you that for a fact.
And I just like being at home.
Yeah, I think me and Venom, we share the same sort of passions. We like being at home. We like the TV shows, family and gaming. I think I was built for it. I was definitely built for it. And then when I do want to go outside, I have a really nice garden to set foot into and do lots of work out there, because I don't obviously spend all the time whatchamacalliting, but gardening is also my other passion now. MJ, I'm decorating the bathroom, making it look like a coral reef. Oh, make sure you send photos. That sounds cool. Con artist, Data, hello, Venom, love heart.
Hi.
Why don't I get a love heart?
Because you're not Venom.
It's always Venom. She gets everything. The donuts. Actually, no. The $5 super chat was for me. It wasn't for donuts. It wasn't for nothing. He did stipulate.
What did he say?
He was criticizing my lack of mining this stream.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Really? I explained that already, V. Alright, no, it's the end of the week. Give me a break. Give me a break. That's not fair. Alright, we'll fill this in and we'll get some, there we go. We got love hearts and data. Yay, we're getting Venom and data love hearts. Woohoo. Ha, I feel special now.
How come he got 2 love hearts?
Because I'm extra lovable and squishy.
I'm squishy.
Well, I'm more squishier.
He got 2 love hearts.
You made Venom jealous now. Alright, so...
Whinge and win.
Whinge and win, as we call it. Yeah, it's true.
That was you.
Conarder says, haven't watched you guys in so long. Well, welcome back. People come and go on this channel. It's a thing. Like, people literally watch their entire childhood and then, you know, give it a 5-year break, come back. Like, it's nuts.
They're all grown up.
Yeah, they're all grown up. Like, seriously. Some people have been watching for ages. Been on the platform for a decade now, so... There we go. Alright, this is all filled in and fixed up. It's actually better than what it was before, so... At the end of the day... There we go. Alright, if it wasn't for data, there would be no data in Venom. What? I don't get it. Alright.
If it wasn't for data, there would be no data in Venom.
Oh, did you hear that? That's a storm.
No!
Yes!
Without you, they would be
Yeah,
I think that's what
I think that's what he's getting at. Alright, remove all this. Put in a few strips of netherrack while we're in here today. There we go. Gotta do the work. Gotta put in the time. MJ says, I've been watching for 10 years. Wow, that's dedication there. Every time somebody old comes back to the channel, I do tell them to go back to the main channel and check out some of the latest showcase videos. Because that's what I'm well known for. That's all my big video, like all my Let's Plays. Come on, everybody knows my Let's Plays. I don't do really well in the view-wise, but my showcase videos that come from the Let's Plays, they do really well. You know, there's usually, you know, 100, 200,000 views. One of my showcases up 1.8 million. So, you know, that's where I'm really well known for. So everybody that comes back to the channel, I always encourage them to go check out some of my later showcase videos showing off all the latest crazy farms that I've built. And they're always available on the home screen of my channel. So YouTube/Daedalus822. And you scroll down and see something you like, you click on it. Alright, let's unload that. Load that. Perfect. Switcheroony. There we go. I'm not old. I'm younger than you. Data, even if you take into account you being... I'm 27, mate. It is raining. I'm still 27. That is not fair. Yes, Venom. Oh, hello. How's it going?
Oh, that's awesome. Keep it. Name it.
I'm not keeping and naming a creeper.
It's
No.
It's not just any sort of creeper. It's a creeper in a boat.
It's a creeper in the bat boat. No, I'm not doing it. And it's probably copyrighted. YouTube are very strict.
Yeah, but you still need to name that creeper.
No, he needs to go away. That's what he needs to
But
do.
look, he's so cute.
That's... Yeah, very, very cute.
Hey, also, you didn't even lose the boat.
No, he was in water. It sort of negated... It negated the damage.
I need to go to the toilet.
Alright,
I'll be right back.
Alright, V. Hope everything comes out okay.
I might need a toothbrush.
You know, a toothbrush? The freak. Oh, flaming galah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You're also known for KFD data. Remember that? Really? That's not even funny, mate. That's not even funny. Oh, crikey. Boom, boom. So, Modder's going okay. If you don't know, I'm going away in April, which I will keep repeating because people will say, where's Data? Where's MDU? I'm going away in April for a couple of weeks. I'm shooting a modded series with Venom currently. So there will be that. We call that filler content. So me and Venom are checking out a mod right now and shooting a series with that mod. It should be quite entertaining because I have done something that Venom doesn't like. We are keeping the bloopers at the end of every episode instead of, yeah, so every time Venom says something stupid or I say something stupid that gets cut out, we put it at the end of every episode. So yes, there will be a blooper reel at the end of every episode now. So that's a change. Hopefully you guys you're going to like that. I'm hoping to have about 20 episodes done and dusted before, obviously, I go away, so I can have that content there. You can have an episode every single day till I get back and we get back into it. But the series is going to be, as I said, it's modded. We're checking out a mod, just like, I don't know if you guys remember Surviving with Immersive Engineering. Remember that series I did ages ago? Well, this one is sort of like a Surviving with Create, which is like a factory type mod, like a Satisfactory meets Minecraft. You've got conveyor belts, cogs, gears, gearboxes, clutches, auto miners, you name it. There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff you can do with it. So we're going to check it out. We're going to survive with it for a while. We're not, obviously, we'll probably go 20 episodes for the first season. And if you guys like it, we'll continue on the same world for season 2. That's going to be the plan. If you guys, the views are super low and people don't like this new upcoming modded series, well, guess what? We won't bother continue. We won't get a season 2. That's just the way it works. So obviously, you guys vote with your likes and comments and shares, and that's how it's going to be judged. But there is some funny bloopers already. Trust me. I've caught Venom off a few times. Oh, crikey. There's definitely some funny bloopers coming up in that series. So make sure you watch the entire thing. Or if you're the blooper type, you can skip right to the end when that does drop. Yeah, so bloopers are going to be just that extra bonus. So that's going to be fantastic. Okay, let's continue. We're doing quite good laying this all down. Look, see, we're getting this side now done. This is how I do it. I do it in strips. So I just, do it about a couple of wide at the same time, all the way back to the base. Here we go. Like that. It is currently raining where I am now. We're storming and raining. Jeez, winter is coming for us. We are going to get down to the freezing cold temperatures. And my garden is all going to die. All my tomato plants, my watermelon, my rock melons. Everything is going to be deader than a dead dingo's dong as soon as that first frost hits. That's about, first frost for where I live is about a month away. About that. And then it's getting hotter in America, so you guys shouldn't have any snow, or I don't know how the weather works over there. It's a bit switcheroony for us. There we go. Okay. There we go. We're doing really well. I just want to get this done. So at least we're covering up, where I accidentally blew half the map up. But remind me to upload that last episode today. Make sure that episode's live before this one. It's kind of bad. I've got to stop doing that. Unfortunately, I totally forget. Tuesday/Wednesday, I shoot the last episode of Minecraft Down Under with you guys. And then I render it, I upload it, but the next day I forget to upload it, and then I do this live stream, and then realize, oh crap, technically if they're watching this live stream, and they've skipped last episode, there's going to be some spoilers, But then again, they didn't watch the Big Bang, so, that's going to be good too. It's definitely almost one of the most stupid things I've ever done. Blowing that much TNT, like, this close to the base was not the best of idea. I live in California, so we don't get snow. True. Where I live, I don't get snow either. Oh, yeah, it is peeing down with rain out there now. I can hear it. Oh, let's head back home real quick. Oh, perfect. Alright, jump back in bed, get some more Z's. There we go. I heard Australia was getting hit with a huge heat wave. I have friends in Perth and Melbourne, and they are getting huge heat waves. Well, not really right now. It was 19 in Melbourne just the other day. It was 19 here. That's actually quite cool. When you say heat wave, you've got to think like it's got to be like at least 40. Heat wave means hot. Like 40, what is what, 1010 for Americans? 1010? Yeah, something like that, 112. I don't know. I don't know the conversions. Around about that number anyway. Give or take a few. So, yeah, heat wave means hot like that. At the moment, we got storms a-brewing. Storms a-brewing. It's 65 SF the past few days here down in Tennessee. One day, I would love to travel America, just sort of drive around. What I love about America is all your small towns and all that sort of stuff. I think I would just like to try all the food in the small towns. I heard they're like really good. So like driving like huge road trip just to see everything and have like a tick list almost would be cool. Would definitely be cool. One day. Okay, we are technically going over the top of the current explosion. And I do apologise that I haven't done any mining today. As I explained at the beginning, we're going to do something just a little different today. The problem is the series, like, you can't change the name because then you would be episode 1 of putting in, you know, the netherrack, you know. So we've got to come up, as I was saying a little bit ago, we've got to come up with a better name for this. So we can do little things like not just mine. We can do little side things as well, like we're doing now. I was going to mine today. I said to Venom last night, I said, I'm going to go do probably some strips over in the nether today to get more netherrack so I can keep putting in more and more of the landscape. And she's like, yeah, okay, no problem. But then this morning I sort of woke up and like, oh, I feel like fixing the cave up a little bit. And at least I'm prepared for, you know, the next MDU episode. Because it was, you know, I needed to get that done. So I thought, no, I'll take a break. And we could blow up more of the nether later on. if you know what I mean. Living in a small towns suck. The only best part about my town is the theme park, and I hate theme park in my town. I just don't like roller coasters. See, that sounds cool. But, I don't know, small towns usually offer the nicest people. Yeah, that's all. Just like, even in Australia, if you were to come to Australia and you were to do, say, a road trip around Australia, you would find a lot of in the cities, people are up in your face and not very friendly. But if you go to coastal towns and small towns, you'll notice the homemade food in shops, and the town people would be super friendly. There's a lot of history, lots to look at, even if you're stopping by. Same with you guys in America. Everything that I've seen, like your small towns, they're pretty cool. Like, I would definitely like to do sort of a road trip. Now, I've been a lot of places in Australia, so yeah, like some of our best pies come from small towns. Hi, welcome. We're just actually almost about to end the episode today, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. Welcome back, V.
Thank you.
Rain started picking up, now it's going away. Yeah, some booms and bangs, and then now the rain's going away. I'm going to have to build that up. So, sort of build it up like that, hide that, and that, and this is just gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to work that stuff out because I'm making some adjustments to Nigel's tower soon anyway. There we go. All right. I think it's a good time to start wrapping things up for today. It was definitely a long live stream, about an hour and a half or so. The episode won't be that long. As I said, click the link in the description for the uncut version where we go over all the comments and the poll and stuff. Okay, guys? Shout out to, obviously, Mighty for your super chat. Much appreciated, mate. Much appreciated. Big thank you to everybody that retweeted. You guys don't understand. It does help out. Like, just the simplest smashing a like button helps the channel. YouTube works off, especially for smaller creators like myself, YouTube works off interactions. So if somebody comes along and likes the video, that's an interaction, and it puts your video higher in the searches. And same with live streams. You know, your live stream will be higher up in the live stream, and just interactions. The more interactions you can get, well, obviously, the higher up you'll be. So that's why that's very important, obviously, to get those interactions. That's why I thank everybody for their retweets and likes and comments, all that. And obviously, super chats. They're like my direct supporters, I should say. Yeah, so make sure you smash those. Even comment below. It'd be much appreciated, guys. I'm super blown back on the almost 400 poll votes and comments on that poll on the channel earlier. Thank you for getting involved with that. That was fantastic. And so, yeah. All right. Time to end things, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for smashing those buttons. Have a great weekend. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel or you're just coming back, please go check out the channel homepage, YouTube/Daedalus822. Lots of showcase videos and crazy videos over there for you to browse and play catch up on. All right, guys. I will catch us all later.